So we've talked about interventions in a linear way. We design a group process with step A leads to step B, step C leads to step D, step E leads to the outcome, which is step F. And we might structure all the questions and the activities to lead the group that way. But I'm interested in thinking about a different way of layering things, about how people are engaging with that content.
Okay, tell me more.
It's like not just thinking about what they're doing, but maybe starting to think about why they're doing it. And then maybe engaging with the group to reflect on how they're doing that. And maybe getting them to think about how the way they're doing that affects why they're doing that, or vice versa. And getting the group then to suggest what they might want to do next. Does that sound awfully complicated?
It's complicated. I'm thinking, so it's like multi-layer engagement, kind of.
It's like when you're not just getting a group to answer a series of questions, but you're getting a group to critically engage with what questions ought to be answered. Do you do this?
Yes. And what's in my mind now is that I often do that for specific reasons. So I need to know when to do that, when to engage them in talking about which questions to answer and how to do that. So it's, for me, that would be kind of a less structured approach, but still you need that structure to dig into those multi-layers.
It's kind of when you're giving control of the group to what they're doing based on their observations. I like to use questions like, if you were looking into this room from outside the window, what would you see happening? And I like to very clearly demarcate when I'm briefing the group. And I think you're right. There's a time to do this and a time not to do it. I like it at the start of a session to validate the process that we're going to go through, or at the end of a session to kind of wind it up, or in a longer session, kind of midway. How do you think we're doing as a group? Are we progressing the right way? And for me, I think it unlocks some of the most powerful things we do in facilitation.